All right, welcome to chapter 5. We've got the American Revolution right on our hands. So, the events leading up to the American Revolution were pretty hairy. Okay, you had shots fired, the shot heard around the world that essentially would change the world from this point forward. What would become the United States of America would now fight a war for independence from their colonial oppressor, Great Britain. To this point, the colonies had been a British entity and most people identified as British. But ever since the end of the French and Indian War, things had soured. So in the last chapter, we talked about all the various different reasons and rationale as to why. But things would come to a point. It was very clear that the British North American colonies were drastically different than Britain itself. They were their own entity. And they saw as themselves potentially having their own sovereign government. So, some things had to happen. And with those shots heard around the world, we poked the bear, so to speak. America is about to embark on a war for independence from the world's largest and most capable military and economy. How does that happen? And what's the result? I think you know the outcome of that. Okay? How does that happen? What are the things that happen in America's war for independence? And then not only that, what are the factors that aid in it? And then what happens at the end of the war? What happens then? A lot of questions will be asked in this time frame. But it all begins with that shot heard around the world and something that includes the world's biggest breakup letter. We'll talk about that in America's War for Independence video.